Hello, good morning, welcome back to Chilled Trades video. We are a new week, new month. Let's have a look at what's going on here. Right, so I'm going to start this stream, or should I say this video, with a rant. Straight in, no debating, rant time. This is fucking bullshit, right? Poly markets on Twitter, everyone's in, oh, Trump's ahead on poly markets and blah, 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 Harris is down, and this is just, if you're relying on this for a bias because you need Trump to win to pump your bags, then you're in the wrong sport for starters. It's a 50-50 coin toss. There is no, in fact, if anything, on the actual, like the Guardian, that Harris is actually reportedly ahead, which is gonna be. Of course she is, because again, it's bias. You can't trust these polls. They're all scams. They're all fake. You know, it's going to be that way to show that she's not so bad, or she's not losing as bad going into the election, because obviously we all know Trump has done plenty to win, and he should win. And if Harris wins, it's going to be a bigger fraud than her. And I think there'll be mass rioting and an absolute shit show in the States and other countries around the world if she gets in. And my personal opinion, I want Trump to win. We need Trump to win. Trump must win, right? Still don't think he's going to do anything for us personally. I think, especially me as obviously like a UK citizen, but like, guys in the States, it's still worry about your own affairs. He's not going to do anything to help you. I mean, he's pro Bitcoin this, pro Bitcoin that, but they all talk a good story before they're in, right? But if this clown gets in, then wow, Jesus Christ, we are all going to hell. But that said, the markets are not going to zero. So Bitcoin up here, there was all like, it's a breakout. We're all, we're going to new highs and blah, blah, blah. And I said in my last video, I said, if until we break the all-time high level and we hold, that is when I'll be looking at building a new swing trade, right? And now we've had this. And everyone is so scared. They're just like fucking, oh, that's it. We're done. We're over. We're going to 30K bear market. We couldn't put in a new high. Bitcoin's weak. And I mean, if you look at this and you call it a weak chart, then you got something wrong with you, in my opinion. So we come with a perfect reversal here off the lows, and we put in higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. In a further sweep, obviously, so this is last week's low, and we swept it once already today. And I'm now looking for some levels to be regained. I actually wanted to bid on last week, so that happened so fast in the night when I was asleep, and I had to get my daughter to nursery and stuff this morning. I didn't really have time to sort of react on it, which I'm not worried about. I'll trade it another way. I'll find another way to trade this, but I wanted to try and get long on last week's low. I probably should have set a limit order, but I didn't. So, end of the day, I don't trade Mondays, and I do not want to trade the absolute hell this is going to cause. Because you can see here, like obviously Trump's ahead in some states and Harris is, ahead in others, and that's the way it's always going to be. And I think you're going to see some flip-flop in the charts. Like if Trump wins a state, it's going to go like that, and then if Harris wins, it's going to go like that, and if Trump wins, it's going to go like that, and then it's just going to be a complete. What the hell's going on with that? All over the place, isn't it? Jesus. Anyway, and I don't want to get involved with it. I'll wait for a clear direction. And then I'll go from there, because I don't see. We're holding the 1221 bands. Obviously, tried to fall down through them here. Retested last week's low. Pull back up inside. And everyone's looking at this, and everyone's looking at the weekly candle. About this. Oh, there's a horrible looking weekly candle. It's bearish. And, look at that full retrace of the week. And no one's paying attention to this absolute fucking beauty of a candle. This monthly candle, look how strong that is. Started the month, last month, all downside. And then obviously pull back up, and we've made it nice. We've got a nice, big candle inside it. And this one here, if this month plays out, I don't think we're going to put in a new high this month. I think this month's going to be mainly consolidation at the highs, waiting for a breakout. And if we can have an inside candle this month, inside of this candle, which so far we're setting up to do, the highs are matched. The wick's not as high, so long as we don't have too much more upside or too much more downside, then we could actually get a really, really, really nice breakout here when the time comes. And that's how I'm looking at playing it. I'm looking at the monthly time frame. I'm looking at the daily time frame, thinking how giga bullish is this chart. It's looking really, really good. And just because we've had a cut like 6 days or 5 days, whatever it is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Well, this is the 6th red day. If it ends red, it might end green. Little bit of a pump into the election. Obviously, like a pre-election pump. Going into the monthly open, might just end up sweeping this and falling back down. Might go up and then back down afterwards, but we'll see. See what happens with that. I mean, I don't trade Mondays, as I said, so I'm not overly worried about it. I'll wait till tomorrow, and I'm gonna go live in the Discord, and I'm gonna obviously work out ways to go from there. Watch the charts live, and go from there. So, there's too much people just been, dense here at the minute because we've had a couple of red days. And these people that are just absolutely petrified now to seeing this, and they're like, oh, we're fucking bear markets come in, we're going to zero, we've got this weird looking candle, this super bearish in the past, and then like the 16 days and 2 hour and 45 minute chart, and just like the fucking 9,245 EMAs looking bearish, and it's just flipped this death wick or something, just chat absolute bollocks on Twitter because we're having a slight pullback. When, if you ask me, when you look at this zoomed out and you see this long, lengthy downtrend, and then one breaker structure, two breaker structures, higher highs, higher lows, the structure's good. We come out, we've broken this absolute massive downtrend channel we've had for the first time. We broke it and we're holding above it. As long as we retest or hold last week's low and we put in a higher low, we are good to set, in my opinion. And then we just need one thing. We just need a break of the all-time high. And once we break that, I don't know what's going on with my pencil, but it's got hella shaky like that, and spend some time at above the previous all-time high, then we could be set for the moon. But until then, what's going to happen in between this? Obviously, we are going to have a stage where this, especially if Trump wins, I think that's going to push us straight into last week's high. And that is the most obvious trade to me to trade. And short of trading anything on the 1 minute time frame and doing tons of back testing like I'm doing, I don't really see the need to trade much this week. There's not really. I'm more interested in marking levels and how I would trade things if it's setups and what to trade than I am actually trading before the election. And I think that's my thesis, really, in a nutshell. So on the 4 hour time frame, 12-21 EMA bands are red. We're now below the 50 MA, and we've now put in a lower high at the same time. A little bit of buying pressure here going on. It's trying to produce a green candle, should I say, or white in my case. But we're about to have a 1 hour band flip again. We couldn't hold the 50 on the 1 hour time frame. So last week's low is asking to get swept again, if you ask me. And if we sweep and spend some time down here, before the election, with a wide stop loss, it might be a trade I'll be willing to take on Bitcoin. I'm not going to do Solana or Ethereum. I'm not going to do that. I don't really think there's anything else I need to say or do. I've ranted about poly markets and how shit they are and how people are just fucking crying because he was at 67%, or 67% winning, and now he's at 57.9, and it's just like the same reason people cry when they buy the top and then it comes down afterwards. Oh, well, it needs to go back up because, like, there's just too much sentiment flipping for me, and it is causing just horrendous price action on the lower time frames. We're going to 15-minute time frame. This is like, why would you want to trade this? It just doesn't interest me in the slightest. I'm not overly worried about trading anything. I mean, if you want to be a hero and try and trade it and you do it successfully, then hats off to you. I mean, I probably could if I really wanted to, but the fact of the matter is I really don't want to. It does not interest me. So I even put a message in the group chat earlier on. Let me go on to our chilled trades and go into I'm staying well out of crypto stocks and anything except forex pairs, excluding the dollar. If you want to trade it and feel confident, crack on. I just don't see the point. I'd rather wait for a valid breakout of BTC above the all-time high. That's basically my thesis in a nutshell, and that's what I've said to them. If they want to trade in the meantime, you might get some good moves. You might get some good pumps. I mean, 1 minute time frame, I've been trading quite a lot at the minute. In fact, I've been building the guys in the Discord and ironing out a system here with some different candles and bits and bobs. and back testing it for them at the same time. I'm 50 back testing it last night. Back tested 80% accurate, and I'm back testing all that for him. I'm doing hard work for him, because that is what you get for being a member of our Discord. You know, Jason's in there every single day, and several others are in there every single day. You know, banging charts out, helping people trades, trading ideas, systems, and stuff like that. And I post on Twitter, and it is the last week. You'll be able to get in for free. So, if you want in, comment down below. Please like, share, and subscribe to the video. Obviously, if you're not subscribed, subscribe already. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. Share it. Put a post on Twitter. Tag me. Comment. Do what you got to do. Trade safe. I think that's it. I think I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.